Hey guys, welcome to my live. I'm Korra Obidi, that singing dancing princess all the way from the motherland. How are you doing? Are you okay? Are you good? Anyway, guys, in about 2 days, my music video for We Gallant is dropping on my YouTube channel. Make sure that you go subscribe and join so that you can get a notification when it drops. Today's topic is something that a lot of people have been talking about where I'm from, and people even in diaspora have been talking about it. To Japa or to not Japa? What is, you know, your idea to Japa or to not Japa? Also, guys, I'm having a concert here in LA. So if you want to see me in LA performing live, all you have to do is click that link now and get a ticket to see me performing hot and spicy. Okay? Guys, to jackpot or to not jackpot. So the video I want to play for you, watch. I just want you to watch this. I came across this video.
Kids that want to come to Canada don't. And let me be very honest, why? All right? They'll tell you, oh, they can get you jobs here. But what they don't tell you is that the jobs that they're giving you is ones Canadians don't even want to do themselves. All right? You leave your job over in Africa, you're probably a banker, someone ranked very high and respected, and you come here to be a cleaner? You come here and they put you in a position to be a farmer?
Okay, you lost me a farmer.
The mere disrespect. It's not like you're not paying your way. You're paying, and you're paying a hefty fine to come here and create a better.
Okay, she lost me at farmer because I don't think there's anything wrong with being a farmer. I find farmers really hot, sexy, spicy men and women. And also, the question is to Japa or to not Japa. By the way, look at my outfits. This outfit is outfitting. Let me remember who sent this to me. Can you guys see? Who sent this? Afrikayla. This is an Afrikayla design. I told you guys I wasn't going anywhere, but I'm sorry, I had to travel. You know me, I'm a wanderer. Can you guess what state I'm in? Can you get what state I'm in? No, I'm not in LA. Anyway, let's go back to topic. To Japa or to not Japa. Now, if you guys are not Nigerian, you don't know what Japa means. Japa means to emigrate. Immigrate. Emigrate. Go to another place. Choose somewhere away from home and settle. Take your family away from your original place and to settle in a new place. I started to do my Japa process when I was about 20 years old. I'm a born and bred Nigerian. My university, primary school, everything was in Nigeria. I went to the University of Lagos. I'm just gonna say this point blank and plain. The grass is greener where you water it. What did I say? The grass is greener where you water it. Most of people believe that their luck will only shine when they get out of Nigeria, when they get out of Ghana, they get out of Trini, they get out of anywhere. They believe that that is where God is going to bless them. As soon as they hit America, as soon as they hit Canada, as soon as they hit, their life is going to be amazing. Okay, fine, boom. That's your decision. You are going to work in alignment with what you think and what you manifest. If you think that your life will be better once you leave your country, your life will only be better once you think that your life will be better. And that's it. What you think in your mind, so does it manifest. There's no place that is the land of there's no place that is awesome. In America, there are a lot of homeless people. You have to chalk out huge sums of money in America to survive here. Like per month, you have to pay rent. It's a very fast-paced economy. Not easy. I just believe that the grass is greener where you water it. I want to talk to a few people about this, especially people who are living in the diaspora, to tell me about their experiences. Did the Japa experience become everything that you hoped that it will be? Or did you wish that maybe you stayed at home and you decided to you wish you decided to make it work from home? Watching from Cebu. Ooh. Hello. Good morning.
Hi.
Can we see you?
Hold on, I'm coming a minute.
Okay. That was rude. You see, hold on, I'm coming a minute. Bam, you don't fly. That was rude. Okay, we're gonna find somebody else. Don't request if you're not ready to talk to me. This is the topic for today: to Japa or to not Japa. I have had so many opportunities living in this country that I'm not even gonna lie. I would have never been able to see these opportunities if I was still at home. In my personal case, I would say ja. Ja, 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 kara, ja, ja, ja. However, the grass is greener where you water it. Grass is what? Greener where you water it. My sister and her family have so much investments in Nigeria, and they're thriving so well in the motherland and all the third world countries, that like they're having the time of their life. They're living like royalty, which they are, and it's easier for them. However, some people don't have the same reality in those countries. Will you advise anybody to Japa? What is your first thing that you should consider when you're about to Japa? What is the first thing you should consider when you're about to emigrate? You're about to move to a new country. What is the first thing? By the way, this is just something that came on my spirit. Like, I feel like a lot of people want to Japa, want to leave, want to go, want to back. Where are you going? What are you going to do there? Do you have a plan? What is your plan? Structure out your plan. What are you going to be doing for money? Come and end up on the streets. Japa means to abandon home, to say, you know what, I'm done with my country. I'm out. I'm looking for a better life. I'm looking for a better situation, to emigrate. Okay? So that is what Japa means. That is so true. It is so true. This is the topic for today. To Japa or to not Japa. So I heard from the grapevine that in 2024, Canada is giving 500,000 people permanent residency in Canada. I don't think it's the same for the United States. And they are also giving about the same number in 2025. It begs me, like in this life, whenever something is like, hey, come, bring yourself here. It's a little bit sketch. Why do you want me to come so badly? Hi there.
Hi.
Hi, where are you calling from?
Hi, Korra.
Hi. Where are you calling?
I'm just trying to do my hair well.
You're good. Where are you calling from?
Give me a second.
Okay.
I am calling from Canada.
To Japa or to not Japa?
I will say to Japa.
Why?
Yeah, because it actually depends on your situation. Like you just mentioned that Nancy, your sister and her family, they're doing great, right? So it depends on where you're calling from. I mean, where you're from. It depends on your situation, your current living situation back home. I have so many. I'm from Ghana. I have a lot of people in Ghana who are struggling to find a job. Okay, people are really, really struggling, and I am telling you this for a fact because I personally have like friends and family who are struggling to find a job. And so the youth these days are looking for so many ways to get out of the country. And I'm on my page, right? I have a page on Facebook where I tell people what to do. I advocate about Canada. Canada, you mentioned, is one of the best places to be. When you come here as a student, you you're given your work permits, but you need to just make sure that you're coming with a school that you can get your postgraduate work permit after school, right? And you work for a year, 1 year after your education, and then you can apply for your permanent residence. Okay, so that is why I would always recommend Canada.
So what do you think about the cold?
I mean, okay, yeah, so Canada is very cold, guys. So if you want to come to Canada, you should, but you should know that it's very cold. I'm in BC, I'm in Vancouver. And BC is not too cold. It's not extremely cold as compared to the Ontarios and the Alberta and the Atlantic provinces. Places like Nova Scotia, New Brunswick, and Labrador, and all those places. Those places are extremely cold, like Yukon and those places. But everybody can survive, I believe, because like I've been here for quite a while.
How long have you been in Canada?
I've been in Canada for 8 years.
You are a Canadian.
Yeah, I've been in Canada for 8 years. I came as an international student. Okay, so like this page, this where I'm calling you from, it's Gina Amy. That's my page, and I tell people about Canada, what to expect, things to do, and what not to do.
So, what is the thing that you would tell anyone that is coming to Canada today? Like someone in Africa watching right now, how do they get to Canada first?
Okay, the most important thing to consider is why you're coming. You know what? These days, Canada is on the news right now. Everybody wants to come to Canada, but guess what? They are coming here with the wrong motive. They are not coming here right. What I would like to tell everybody is that when you want to come to Canada, come the right way. Just come the right way. Come with the students. Listen, now that it's very cold, people are coming with visitor's visa. They do not know anybody in Canada. They are coming with visitor's visa, and they are struggling in the cold. Just this week, or I think a week ago, within this week, somebody died in Toronto. Somebody who came to seek asylum died in Toronto. Okay, so Canada is a good place, but you need to come right. Even in the summer, can you imagine that in the summer, because of the show that I do on Facebook, lots of people, thousands of people reach out to me. Everybody will be calling me, Gina, can you help me with accommodation and all of that? But guess what? Even Canadians, the people who own homes, they are not ready to rent their home to you because you're a visitor, right? You need to be a student because guess what? You're going to sign a contract. You're going to sign a lease. You need to show them your banking details. You need to show them everything that shows that you can pay for your expenses for maybe more than 3 months. You need to be able to show that. So if you're coming as a visitor, nobody is going to give you a place to rent. Unless, like, let's say I own a property and I know somebody in my church who has come as a visitor, then I can tell you that, I can give you my place for a while. I can probably rent it to you for 2 months. In that way, it becomes easier. But when you come as a visitor, especially in this weather, trust me, girl, like, it is so, you're going to be frustrated, especially people come with visitor's visa hoping that they'll find a job. Finding a job is possible, but I'm going to tell you that it's not that easy, right? It is possible for people, but it's not that easy. So guys, yeah, that is all that I can tell you. You can check out my page too and see some of the advices and the things that I help people to do. Okay, so
what would you, you're
coming,
when you're coming, what were you going to say?
Yeah, do it right. Come as a student. If you have a family here, like a spouse or a partner here, they can file for you to join them. You can come here with your permanent resident. That is something that most Africans do not know. You can be in Ghana, you can be in Nigeria, you can be in Congo, anywhere, and file for your permanent residence to come to Canada. I have done a video on that and people can check it out. It's actually pinned on my page, right? So when you do that, I mean, isn't that exciting? I have a friend in Ghana who did his bachelor's and master's in Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology. He had like more than 5 years work experience. And guess what? He did his permanent residence in Ghana. And then he just came to Canada. He came in 2023. He came in 2021. right? So people do not know about that, but they can do it. It is possible. Not only from Africa, anywhere in the world that you are, you can come to Canada
So what
with,
would you,
with the right means.
with the right means, what would you say
Yeah.
is the biggest thing that you should know at the back of your mind when you're trying to come to Canada? Like, aside from, okay, coming through school.
Good. People should prepare money. When I say preparation, they should prepare. They should bring. Today, when I was driving, I was telling people that if you're coming in January, prepare, buy your coat, at least get a winter coat, right? Just get one. And then when you get here and you start working and everything, you can buy more because it's very cold. The most important thing is to get money, because you know what? You are not guaranteed of getting a job right when you get here, when you arrive in Canada. It can take a month. It can take like 2 months. You never know. So you should, can you imagine that? Let me tell you one thing. Can you imagine that I picked somebody up from the airport, Korra? He did not have a penny on him to pay. Even he was coming as a student. He didn't have a penny on him to pay for his accommodation.
Are you sure he wasn't lying to you so that you can pay?
That I can't confirm. Okay.
Because I don't think that is.
I know, but I don't know. And that was what he told me. He didn't have any money on him. And I took him to where he was going to rent. And then he told the woman he doesn't have any money on him. And what I did was that I had to, take him to a bank. He said he had a US account or so he was going to withdraw. And he tried withdrawing. It wasn't coming. He wasn't able to get money. So he finally had to contact somebody back home, and the person had to send him money. You understand? And so, guys, when you're coming, you need to be very ready. Bring money. At least bring money that can keep you up, sustain you to, let's say, 3 months. Okay? Because you never know the situation you're going to meet.
So on an average in Canada, as an adult, how much do you spend every day for feeding, eating, and living?
For a day, I won't calculate for a day because I'm
but
going to use
month,
myself for
okay,
example. Yeah, for a month, because what I do is that I buy everything, like all the food. I do all my groceries there. So I'll make some stews. I'll make my light soup. I'll make jollof rice. The stew, or prep the stew for jollof rice or whatever. Put it in the freezer, and it can sustain me for, let's say, 3 weeks. Because when I need to cook rice, I'll just take the stew out of the defrost it and use a little of the paste to make jollof rice. If I need soup, if I want to eat fufu, so I make everything. So like, I can say that every week when you are able to buy groceries, maybe let's say for $200 can sustain you for like maybe 2 weeks. Because you have everything that you have your oil, you have a bag of rice, you have everything in the fridge.
So it's essential that you know how to cook before you go to Canada.
Very, very, very essential. Very important. If you do not know how to cook,
start watching YouTube videos right now. Learn how to cook before you go to Canada.
Yeah, you should learn how to cook before you come here. And then one thing I also like to, so about the money, very important. And so I can say that, let's say $1,000 for accommodation, you can budget, let's say $800 for a month. That is the minimum. Okay, $800. So $800 to $1,000 for accommodation, and maybe $300 for a month, or even $400. Okay, and miscellaneous. So you need to calculate all of that. So it's a huge, you need to be prepared. So don't come here with no money and expect that you're going to get money. And the jobs, I'm going to tell you for the truth, people are really finding it hard to find jobs these days. And I don't even know why. During my time, like in 2015 when I came to Canada, it wasn't like that. Like you go to Winners Home Sense, Marshall, you get a job. You go to Tim Hortons, McDonald's, 7-Eleven, all these places, and it's so easy to get a job. But these days, visitors are calling me, Gina, I need a job. Students who are even students, most jobs are looking for full-time workers. So if you go as a student, it's difficult. That is not to say that you won't find a job. But what I'm trying to tell you is that you need to bring enough money just so that when you come and immediately you're not able to find a job, you can still survive and take your time to find a job. Okay? So but trust me, Canada is a good place. I have friends in the US who went to the US as international students. and after school, they may or may not get a work permit, right? And even when you get a work permit, after that, you need to leave. You need to leave unless you find your own way out. Okay, but in Canada, it's not like that. Make sure you're coming to a school that provides you with a work permit. You can check the designated learning institution. Make sure that the institution has an institution number, the DLI number. Make sure when you go, and I have done a video on that where you can check the correct schools, the very good schools that can get you your work permit after school. Okay, so they can go check out those videos. You check that, okay, so this school, when I come, I'm good to go after school. And when you're done with school, you'll be given, when you do a 1-year program, you're likely to get 1 year postgraduate work permit. When you do 2-year program, you get 3 years. So it's good to do a 3-year program. But if you're doing a master's, this one that I'm talking about is for people who are coming to do undergrad, postgraduate.
So only 1 year if you come for 1 year, if you do a 1 year. So what happens after that 1 year?
1 year, you get a 1 year. Yeah, so that is why it is important that for master's program, you do not have a problem with masters. When you're doing a master's program, you do not have a problem with it. But when you're doing a postgrad, it's good to do a 2-year program or a little over 1 year. When you do like 1 year, 4 months, you'll be given 2 years postgraduate work permit. When you do 2-year program, you're going to be given 3 years postgraduate work permit.
Okay, so if you're giving a 3-year time to do what? Because what if your time expires and what happens?
Exactly. So that is why it's important that you do a little over 1 year program so that you can get a 2-year postgraduate work permit. And after you are done with school, you can work for, even if like you're done with school and within the next 3 months, you're not able to find a job in the field, few months down the line, when you get the job, you can still work within the 1 year to get your permanent residence. Okay, so that is what I always advise.
So in order to have a permanent resident, you have to be married?
No, you don't have to.
All you need to do is just apply for it?
Yeah, I mean, if you're for real married, that's okay. You can add your spouse or whatever. But if you're not married, you can just do it by yourself. You don't need to be married before you do that.
So I am coming to Canada. I just finished my postgraduates. I got 1 year work permit, right? I want to apply for a green card. What do I need in my application documents?
Okay, so when you get your permanent residence, like the green card you're talking about, so after working for a year, you need to. I think there's some few documents that you need to. You do something we call express entry. For Canada, we have express entry, and this express entry, you can do it inside or outside of Canada. That is what I talked about, the video that I did. So I came to school. When I was doing my permanent resident, you need to write IELTS, an English test called IELTS, IELTS. People can just Google. If they do not know about it, they can know. IELTS, IELTS, okay? So that exams, you can write it. You need, it's a must. Everybody writes it. If you came to do a master's, a PhD, whatever you came to do in Canada, before you can get your green card, you need to write IELTS. You also need to verify so when you school in Canada, you don't need the World Education Service verification. But when you did not school in Canada and you schooled in, let's say in Ghana, you need to verify your certificate with World Education Service. So guys, you can Google WES, read about it, sign up, and verify your certificate. You need those things. You need a work experience.
So how do you verify it? Is online or you have to go?
Yeah, it's online. You just go World Education Service. It will tell you what to do. When you read, like you need to create an account with them, a step-by-step process where you pay some money to them, and your school will have to send them directly, to verify your certificate. Let's say I went to KNUST, so they will verify that, okay, so this school is good, whatever. I don't know what they really state in the verification, but they need to verify that your school is, like a legitimate school, and that you can use your results to the Canadian equivalent or whatever, and then they'll verify. Okay, so you need all those documents. You need a work experience. If you have a Canadian work experience, you get some higher points. Also, age gives you points. The older you get, the lower your points become. So if you want to do express entry, you can also check. When you Google express entry Canada, okay, it will give you how to check your score, how to rank your score. And this thing I'm talking about is a video I have actually done on my page.
What is your name?
My name is Gina.
On your page, how do they find your page?
Gina Amy, Gina, Amy, AMI.
Okay.
So Gina
Amy. Okay, that's how they find your page.
And actually, this express entry that I'm talking about is pinned on my page. It is pinned. I think it's the first video pinned on my page.
Okay.
So people should listen.
Mm-hmm. So you're saying that you have to have points in order to get the permanent residency.
Yeah. So you need to get points. So the point is, so when you check your score, so you score yourself on your education. Your age gives you a score. Your English test, that is the IELTS, gives you a score. What kind of education you had gives you a score. Okay, so when mostly the score is 450 and above, sometimes 470 or whatever. It depends on the month. Okay, so it differs. So you get the score, and then you realize that you can qualify. If you do not qualify, there's something we call provincial nominee program, PNP.
Someone can nominate you.
Yeah, so the guy that I'm talking about that I did this video with, he was in Ghana. He had to do the provincial nominee. Okay, provincial nominee alone gave him like 600 points. Okay, so with that, then it means that automatically you are even qualified for the express entry draw. And so they will give you an invitation to submit all your documents. So you need to know that everything that you scored yourself, do you have those documents? Because later when you're invited, you're going to submit all those documents in the accounts that you have created. Okay, I've actually provided links to this thing that I'm talking about, how people can score themselves and everything, so they can just check it out.
Okay.
But yeah,
thank you so much.
The bottom line is that Canada is a good place, and if you're coming, just come right. Actually, if you're traveling to any country, okay, any country outside of Africa, whether you want to go to Europe, Asia, wherever, you need to do it right. People use devious means, and it's killing more Africans, and it's very sad. Yeah, people want to travel through the sea, use like some crazy means, but it's not something that I would recommend. So guys, when you want to travel to Canada, do it the right way.
But the school is not cheap, so save up, make that money, and then
Exactly.
Well, thank you so much, Gina Amy. Thanks for reaching. You're the perfect for this discussion. We're talking about to Japa or to not Japa. What is the answer to Japa, to leave your home, to move, to emigrate, to be an immigrant in America, in Italy? You know what? I want to know what it's like to be a European immigrant. So if you know you're like watching me from the UK somewhere or from Europe, let me know so that we can find out what that side is like. I'm in the US and I came in through marriage, as you guys already know. It's been a roller coaster. Of applying for citizenship. If you were to ask me if I should Japa, I was really left with no choice. I came in as a very young bride and I was just a mom. Hello.
Hi, Korra.
Hi. Are you here or you're in Nigeria?
I'm in the United Kingdom.
Oh, you're in the UK. Are you lying or you're serious? Please turn on the lights.
I'm not lying, no. I'm very serious.
I want to see your face, please.
Honey, please, can you on that light for me? Please, thank you. I'm talking to my Korra.
Fine girl. I like your nose ring though. So you're in the United Kingdom.
You.
What is it like to be in the United Kingdom? And will you advise Nigerians to Japa or to stay in Nigeria?
Like what the lady say. Do it the correct way. Do it the correct way. Me, I don't know how I got here. I just find myself here. My husband brought me here. So, yeah, my husband brought me here. So it's that you come here as a student. There's a lot of our African, Nigerian people here, and they all came here as students. It's either you come here as a student, or you get married to, maybe someone came from London to come and marry you, just like me. That's how I found myself here. Yeah. But do it the right way. Don't go corner. Because if you do it corner way, it used to backfire. Just do it the right way.
Was okay. So what is the thing about living in the UK that you want everybody to know before they come to the UK? That happens in your mind.
Living in the UK, back when, even me myself, when I was in Nigeria, I used to say, "Oh, if you're in UK, if you're in America, you pick money from the floor." It's not easy. It is not easy. Have it in the back of your mind that you're coming here. You're not coming here to meet your uncle. You're not coming here to meet your mommy, your daddy, or your auntie. You're coming on your own. So make sure that you save up. You have money on your own. Because
independence.
You will not just come here and then you start working immediately. Before they give you work safe, they will ask for a lot of stuff. You have to submit a lot of documents. All the background check, how you come here, everything, before they can give you a job. So make sure you have enough money in your hand to feed, accommodation, where you will stay. Because you cannot come and be staying under the bridge. If they catch you, they will deport you back. So make sure that you're coming here the right way, like that lady said, and you have money. Yes,
money
you have money.
Money is essential. So are you in school, or you just came with marriage and you're just
I just came. I'm not in school, I'm just a wife, but I'm working.
You see, I'm just a wife. What's there? Is that not the biggest work? Do you have kids?
Yeah, I have to.
Exactly. So you have full-time job. So
yes.
If I am a girl in Nigeria now, aside from man, which other way do you think you've seen other girls in the UK come to the UK?
Students. Yes, students. You have to be a student.
Which schools do you see that they recommend, that you say, this ones, they bring in a lot of Nigerians? Do you know any schools off the top of your head?
My dear, I'm not going to lie. Me, I don't know any school. I don't know any school. But I know that there's one school here in Hertfordshire. That's where a lot of our Nigerian girls, boys are.
You say you don't know school, but you just mentioned one school. What do you call the school?
I don't know the name of the school,
but
it's
in Hertfordshire, right?
It's in Hertfordshire. Yes, Hertfordshire University, something like that.
That's a school. You know the school. Why is it you don't know the school? Okay, so Hertfordshire University, they bring in a lot of Nigerians. So if I'm a Nigerian girl now and I want to, I have my money in my account, I want to Japa, I can go to that school and check out their resources.
Yeah, you check out, then they'll give you, if they approve, you pay part payment. Let's say the school fees is about £15,000. You pay half. Then when you come, they'll give you time to work and then be paying the rest back small. Do you get? So before you come, you have to have money for accommodation where you stay, because the school is not going to give you a place to stay. They won't do that. So you have to have accommodation. Money for accommodation, we pay every month. Every month, 700, 800 pounds, every month. And then you can give and as a student, you have just 20 hours to work a week. 20 hours, yes. That's how they do here. A lot of our girls are here. They're hustling. In fact, everybody just running away, It's not easy. And I'm happy when I see them, going up and down, it's not easy. So if you're a young girl, you want to come here, make sure that you're saving up. If you used to buy Brazilian hair, leave it. If you used to buy shoes, leave it. That's what I used to tell some of my friends, because when I was in Nigeria, I used to do hair. I have a salon where I do hair. Now that I'm here, a lot of my young girls, my age mate now, they want to come here. And oh joy, there's nobody to come and marry me and bring me out of Nigeria. I'll be like, if somebody have told me that somebody will come all the way from London and marry me, I will not believe now. Your time will come, or you can also come as a student. That's what, I've been here at least 2 years now. I've learned about, how people are coming here. And I know that the only way is either you come here as a wife, maybe someone married you and bring you here, or as a student, and it's not cheap. So you have to work hard, save money. All those little money that you spend, it counts. All those money that you think, oh, this one is December is coming, let me go and buy. It counts. If you really want something good for yourself, it counts. Just put them one side, save them, and maybe somebody might help you and join money for you, Before you know it, you find yourself here, or you have a good parent that can sell properties, They sell their property just to send their children here as a student. It's happened, It's happened. Or you have someone that can borrow you money. Everything is involved money. Money is very, very important if you want to travel. Because you're going to a land that you don't know anybody. It's just you there. So you need money to survive. You need money to feed. If you cannot pay your rent for 1 month, they is not going to hear that. Your landlord it's not like Nigeria that you see be dragging, small, 2 years don't pass, you never pay. But over here, 1 month no fee pass, so you
Get out.
I beg. So
Okay, well,
that's
thank you so much. You're the perfect person
It's
to tell us how it is.
teaching.
Yeah.
We move. But when are you coming to London?
You people never bring me come now. Una they do a lot of roll. Una no one bring me come. Make I use my own money come London. Make I come pay for make una come my own concert.
No worry. Time they come.
Tell your husband will bring you come from Nigeria. Make them organize concerts. She said, Korra, you no go near my husband, though. God forbid. Anyway, if you are in the diaspora, I want you to tell me where you are and let me know how you got there. Different avenues of jackpotting is the topic for today. Jackpot is emigrating. Many people are wanting to emigrate. I see a lot of Africans asking me, Korra, how did you leave me? I'm just like her. I was married and I came through fiance visa. Like the what's the name of that show on TV? Anyway, I have Charlotte, thank you so much for 1,000 stars. Jella Coleman, thank you for 500 stars. Appreciate you. Can you come like in 30 minutes? Charlotte, thank you for 1,000 stars. Stephanie Lynch, thank you for 50 stars. Jella Coleman, thank you for 100 stars. Appreciate you. Yes, 90-day fiance. Was my style. I came here with 90-day fiance style. Inside that, your Avian, another Avian day inside. Okay, guys, the topic for today is, where are you and how can you jackpot? What are the different ways that you have seen people jackpot in your area? Me, a lot of people do it through marriage. That is one of the biggest ways to jackpot here. Unable to join. Can't join at this time. Why now? Why can't you join? Immigration is not easy. Let me tell you guys a little bit of my story. When I came here, everything seemed good until we became homeless. We were couch hopping, living from Airbnb to Airbnb. It was not easy. I was 4 months pregnant with June and I was sleeping on an office table. It was not easy. And this is in a situation where I came to a full-blown, situation of marriage. It's not even easy for young people who are moving into a new state, let alone leaving a whole country and moving into a new country. Finding a new community, finding a new friendship, a new... Oh, Edna Miame, thank you for 20 super thanks. I love you, appreciate you. She said, hey Queen, did you see I ordered your tank top? Yeah, I haven't seen it yet, but I'll go check it out. Thank you, my queen. God bless you. Thank you for 20 super thanks. Edna Miame, Edna Miame, Edna Miame, Edna Miame. If you are just joining in, today we're talking about the different countries that you're in and avenues that you can use to leave Africa to a different country. I think it's quite bad that a lot of people are leaving the continent, but as it is, as of today, minimum wage in Nigeria is still ridiculously low. Price of living has skyrocketed, and it's not just economically feasible to be there for a bunch of people. Do you know the different ways to leave the country? How did you leave to another country? What was your experience with moving to another country? Let us know in the comments, or you can request me and we're gonna talk about it. Hello.
How you doing, Korra? I'm like
Denny Ziegler. Where are you calling
like
from?
New York.
New York. Are you African, or have you ever, had to immigrate in any way?
No.
Oh, okay. So is there anything you'd like to tell me, because you requested this live?
You are so beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
You're so welcome.
Appreciate it. Alrighty, well, the topic is different avenues to immigrate into America. Do you know of any avenues that you've heard of that can help an African who is in Africa to come to America?
Korra, thanks for letting me on too.
Of course.
And I really do appreciate you. I gotta see you in person one day. Oh my God.
Okay. I think you're like totally skipping the question, but
Oh my God. I didn't even know that question was for me. Wow, you are so beautiful. Wow.
Dennis, do you know of different ways that people can come to America? Any ways that you've seen tested and trusted?
Yo, guess what? It was this Haitian guy I came across one time, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think he told me that like he swim here, like no funny stuff, like. But other than that, I mean, I'm American. I'm all American, so I was born here. So.
Okay. Well, thank you, Dennis. Have a blessed day.
You too.
Okay. Bye.
Later.
Dennis, it didn't tell me. I don't know. Dennis, they carry me to go on. I don't know. Okay, guys. Topic is how to enter America or UK or Italo or wherever. What are your sure bets? We have established that you want to come here via legal means. You don't want to do any shady business like going through the ocean and stuff like that. You want to do it via legal means. Every legal means necessary. If I am a young girl in Nigeria right now, or in Ghana, in Kenya, and I want to come to America, what are the sure ways that I can come? We've said education is number one. Hello? Please. Why are you so mean? Hang up on Dennis. Can you chill? Dennis is a sweet fan. Let Dennis be Dennis. Okay? If you want to speak to me, all you have to do is request this live. I am scrolling to see who my next guest will be. Preferably someone who has emigrated and has some experience with the immigration process. I would love, to hear from someone who has gone through this and who knows what it takes to, Hi there.
Hi, Korra.
Hi, where you calling from?
Oh my, this looks real, like I'm seeing you one-on-one. So I'm Kemi from Canada. Yeah.
Everybody's
I'm a
Canadian.
social media person. I love staying on social media to while away some time. And I've been watching you since June time. Everything about you on social media, like I can say. So I think a lot of people judge you by your physical appearance, which I always support you. A lot of people, if they see me here, I know someone will still judge me because I'm that Sister Kemi of God.
Sister Kemi, what are you doing in Korra life, Sister Kemi?
I know, right?
I can already
Sister Kemi of God, but I don't judge people physically.
As you should.
I see your mind, I see your inner mind, your strength, your belief, and everything.
Thank you.
And one thing about moving to Canada, it has changed my perspective of thinking, my reasoning.
So how did you get to Canada, Auntie Kemi?
So my family migrated as permanent residents in 2017.
Congratulations, sister!
I have 3 children.
Oh wow! So how did your family do it? What was the process like?
Yeah, so the process is easy if you have all the requirements, as the first lady said. So I'm not a student, so it might be a little bit different. But in Africa, a lot of people have the requirements, but they don't know how to go about it. So one, it's education. You have to have education, either polytechnic or university, or you have masters. So minimum of 2 years diploma, you can process permanent residence. And the second thing is age. Once you are aging to 40, from 35, your points will drop. So they assess through education, age, and work experience. So a lot of people have all these job requirements, even as a customer service or clerk, accountant, any kind of job. So there is a website where they can check their job to see, like, this kind of job qualify, even as a cleaner, which some people don't know, even as a meat cutter. But the only difference, even as hairdresser, but the only difference Canada wants, the hairdresser is not as we think back home. Like, you just learn the skills. So it has to be from an accredited higher institution, maybe polytechnic. If you say you are a hairdresser, you must have diploma in hairdressing. Yeah, then we did the transcript assessment. That is your education. First thing, you have to look online. There's this body called WES. Just go on their website and fill your details. Then you go to your school to collect your transcripts and send to that body here in Canada. Not just WES, there are a lot like that. Then those body will assess you and give you your equivalent. Like I said, I have 4 years diploma in accounting back home. Then they assess me and say, okay, we give you Canadian 3 years postgraduate diploma. So after that, IELTS that is the first thing I should mention. With some people, it's easy too. So the IELTS is in 4 modules. You write the listening one, you just have your headset on your ear like this and be listening. Then the written one. Then we have the speaking. The speaking is just like interview, the interview, and that is it. So for federal skill level, they have to score band 7. That means they have to score like 7/9 in each modules. Yeah, but if they can't qualify for the federal level, they are provincial, so they just have to read. If you don't mind, I can give the government's website. It's on Google. Because a lot of people go through agents, though if someone cannot sit down and read and have a system to study, if they are lazy, they can't process permanent residence. And most agents can't even process permanent residence because of the requirements. It requires a lot of documentation. Like, you will keep scanning documents, you will keep uploading, scanning. It's a lot. So some agents are not patient for the process. They just put everything roughly together and people will get denied. So that is one good legal way to migrate to Canada as a permanent resident. So if you are in Canada as a permanent resident, you have access to every damn thing. The only is like citizen. The only thing you can't do is to vote election, which we don't really care about. If you live in Canada as a permanent resident for 3 years, then you qualify to apply for citizen. So if you live in Canada for 3 years, you are working, automatically qualify to apply for citizen if you don't have any criminal issues. So you just apply for citizen online, then they give you some exam, 20 questions, pass 16, that is all. Once you pass 16 out of 20, you are citizen already. You are citizen. As a Canadian citizen, you can travel over 100 countries with Canadian passports.
Wow. So are you a Canadian citizen?
Yeah, by God's grace.
So you're a dual citizen. Congratulations, Kemi. Okay.
Thank you.
Well, thank you for all this information, and it's amazing that you just know all of this off the top of your head. You're very intelligent, Kemi.
Yeah, I do quotes of my. You encourage me, you and your sister. Actually, I have page before, but it's not really. I just have page. I have personal like this, But when I keep watching you and the strengths and the benefits of staying on social media, is not waste of time if you know what to do. So I see your strength, and your sister shows like she makes people to realize the strength of love in family. A lot of family lack that love aspect in family, like sister, brothers. When they see a child, like they judge people with whatever they are doing, and some families split. Some families think they are the best in Christian, no, they split. But that strength, that family love, and you taking good care of yourself, your children, and everything. I love you.
Thank you. Love you too, Kemi. Okay, well, thank you so much for everything. I hope you have an amazing day. Bye. So Kemi is our second Canadian immigrant. A lot of people are going to Canada. Canada is taking all the best people from all the different countries. Very soon, Canada is going to be a world power because of the way they keep, taking all these people from different countries. The topic for today is immigration. What are your immigration, options? What would you advise? How did you move out? How did you establish yourself in a new place? What are the different things that you would, tell someone to do if they're trying to move to a new country, your country? Let me know. I'm trying to add this lady. Oh, thank you so much, Cleo Morris. Thank you for 5 super thanks. Love you. Drama Free Chica says, elections should matter to everyone. If you're eligible, please vote. They do matter to everyone. However, once you're an immigrant, the list of your problems are elections. The first thing you want to do is establish your community in a new country. And that is of utmost importance to you, and so elections are the list of your problems. That's what Kemi was trying to say. Ajana Troll Rehabilitation Center says, such a great topic. I agree. This topic has been, the back burner for a long time. I've been looking to do this topic for a very long time, but I haven't gotten the chance. There are also other countries that you can go to become a citizen. There's Canada, there's the UK, there is America, but there are also different other countries.
There are also other countries that...
Hello. Hello. Oh no. Can you hear me? Hello. Arjana. Jalia. Oh. Something is up with that. Please try again. Thank you so much. We're talking about immigration. How do you leave? How do you japa? How do you get out of, a third world country? How do you japa? How do you leave? Hey, gorgeous. I can't hear you.
Oh,
okay, I can hear you now. What happened? Oh, you weren't talking. Oh, you hadn't started talking.
No, I wasn't talking.
I was like, oh, is she talking?
Yeah, I'm not talking. I'm actually at work. I want to check in something.
Okay.
So about UK, I'm in the UK.
Okay.
And apart from coming through students, you can actually come via work visa. Like you can come to recently you can come, like I'm a nurse. I came through nursing.
Where are you from?
Nigeria.
Oh, really? Oh, wow. Okay, so you came straight from Nigeria with work permits.
Yes. So recently they are taking people from different countries to come and work as healthcare professionals, and people can also come, even if you're not a nurse, you can come as healthcare assistant. You could work in the hospital. But it happened last year, and they are putting a stop to it from next year because the population now is becoming too much. I can testify to that because as of 2021, you can find accommodation. Everywhere wasn't crowded, but they're saying that things are becoming crowded, and they want to mitigate it. They want to reduce the rate at which people come in. So they're trying to put in place so many measures
to stop.
Okay. So just 2 seconds. Let me cut this. Okay. Just let me hang off. Okay.
They don't want to get you fired.
No. So I just want to say that from next year it's going to be tough coming into this country.
So in Nigeria, you had a nursing degree. How did you apply for work from Nigeria to the UK?
It's easy. It's online. That is it.
So did you have an RN? Just an RN?
Yes, just an RN.
Where did you go to school?
Newi, Sunlight, School of Nursing, Newi.
Okay. And then you just went online. Where is this?
I will sign later. Okay. Sorry about that. So,
professional. So professional.
Yeah, I think I'm not supposed to. I didn't know she would come up, but she's fine. So I schooled at School of Nursing, Newi, just with an RN, can come in, but everything is becoming difficult. In 2021, they are practically asking people to come. You know what I mean? Even as 2022, but these days, it's even difficult to even get a work as a nurse. As of last year, people can come in through healthcare assistant, people that doesn't have even a degree. Even with just your WAEC certificate, you can come into this country. But I can tell you, everything is becoming difficult. It's not easy. Even students, it's not easy for students. The school fees are high, and also that increasing what we call immigration subcharge. Everything is increasing, and as of from next year, they're planning to stop students from breaking their dependence. Like you can't come in with your family if you're coming in as a student. Yeah, it's very serious. So I always advise people, if you want to move, you need to make a move on time, because anything can happen.
I like your accent. So if you want to move, you got to make a move on time. Wait, anything can change, huh? So did you come with your? Do you have kids, or are you single?
I don't want to talk about that.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, sorry about that. Apologies. But thank you so much for your input. So you say that this website is online. How did they, find it?
It's a track job, trac.jobs.
trac.jobs. Okay.
So when you go on track jobs, you are going to see different vacancies for nurses, for healthcare assistants, for so many practitioners that you can actually apply to, but you need some requirements like IELTS. You must have IELTS exam like result. That's an English exam that you need to write for you to come in here. You should have your international passport. You should have your TB certificate, tuberculosis. You should also have your police clearance certificate to show that you don't have any ongoing crime or haven't committed any crime in the past. You should also do, if you're coming in as a healthcare assistant, you should do what we call care certificate course. It's an online courses that kind of make you aware of what you are coming to do. Even if you are not, doesn't have any health background. especially for students that come, you need to make sure that your families are coming. Okay. And if you're coming, you need money, like they say, because you need money to pay for accommodation. It's every month. And you're not going to start working. You know what people think is that once you come, you start working immediately. It's not done. You need to have so many documents to be able to. I was like, at a point, I was like, do you people want to take my grandfather's birth certificate? I was like, what is it? Yeah.
They'll keep asking and asking for new documents and new documents.
Yeah. And I always advise, if you're coming as a student, come with your partner. Even if your children are not ready to come now, come with your partner. It will help you to adapt. It will help you because your partner can work without any restriction. But as a student, you can only work for 20 hours.
How will your partner have a work permit?
Your husband, when the partner comes, they can register, find a job, submit documents. Because if you're coming as a dependent, without your visa, all you need to do is do some course online and find a job. But for students nowadays, they even don't take students anymore because they want mostly permanent jobs. Those that are coming for permanent jobs. So if you're coming as a student, if you come with someone that can help you and support you to stabilize, it will be better because you need to pay an accommodation. You need to feed. You need to transport yourself to school. And also, your payment, your school fees payment is coming up. Because instrumentally, if let's say you came in September, by January, you should be thinking of paying another 2,000 or 3,000, as the case may be. And if you're working only 20 hours, there is no way you are going to make that money. And if you don't stick to that 20 hours, you won't be able to renew your visa. Because they will say you didn't obey the first one. How are you sure you're going to, you know what I mean? So it's always good to plan yourself when you're coming here. Some people will be like, oh, I don't want it mustn't come with your children. Your children can come after. All you need to do, come and secure a place and then be comfortable and bring them. They can come anytime. But from January, you can't. And you cannot even change to another visa unless you graduate. Before people come and they work few times and they change their visa to work visa. But now you can't change to a work visa until you graduate from that school. So it's why I say that so many things are changing. So you need to take action. If you actually want to move, you need to move fast. Even nurses nowadays cannot even find a job online because it's very serious.
A lot of people are coming.
Some of the African countries are in red list. There's something they call red list. They are banned from recruiting from African countries because they feel that depriving them of their own health professionals. They feel that we are from developing countries that the more they take from us, the more we suffer. So we are shadow banned. Like as in Facebook shadow ban.
I've been shadow banned. So they're shadow banning some African countries.
Right.
Interesting.
I know you bounce back. Don't worry about that.
Thank you.
You are good. I admire you so much. Okay.
Thank
so
you.
I just want to tell people, it's worth it. I just want to say it. It's worth it. No matter the kind of suffer or kind of pain you go through when you come newly, when you adapt, when you adjust, you are going to enjoy it. All you need to do is obey the rules, and you'll be fine. That's just it.
Obey the rules.
And in 5 years, you look back and say, "Oh, I'm proud. I'm glad I did it." That is just it. But it's okay. Of course, you're going to spend money on but that's why you're making the money. Exactly. Some people will say, "Oh, tax is high," but you know all this before coming, so I should. so that is it. So just keep money to hold you till you start working, because people come here and they become stranded. And here you cannot go and borrow. Where you borrowing from? They can't even give you a credit card if you don't have a good history. It's not even possible. So you need to have your money, because you can't just come and knock on my door and say, "Please, can you lend me 30 pounds?" I'll be like, "Who are you again?"
Hello, from where to where? Alrighty, well, thank you so much. I appreciate you for coming on and telling us all these things. Much love. Absolutely love your look. You look amazing and professional. Have a beautiful rest of your day. Stay blessed. Bye, Dima, Evelyn. All right, guys, we're talking about different ways to jackpot, to emigrate, and to leave African countries, or third world countries, into the US, the UK, the Canada's, whatever. And we have touched base on many different factors, one of which I resonate with a lot, which is make sure that you have enough money for accommodation for about 3 months. Always come with a good legal process. Do not come with some boju. We are going to go through the Malian deserts and the Libya waters. Come legitly. And if you want to do it fast, because they are mitigating against it, because the population is increasing and they're trying to stop the avenues for people to come. I love you guys. Thank you guys for watching, and thank you guys for subscribing to my channel. As you all know, my concert is next week Saturday here in LA, and I have another one in Atlanta subsequently on the 16th and the 23rd. I'm going to be dancing and waxing my way to the new year here in the United States. No dirty December for me. It's going to be dirty here in the US, and we're going to turn up. So if you're in if you're in LA, get a ticket right now to my concert and let us vibe together. Let us be together. The sales for my ticket yesterday went off the roof, and I'm so grateful to you guys. Thank you so much. Keep buying the tickets and keep showing me love. It's Korra, that singing dancing princess, all the way from the motherland. Have a great day.